This is a video I took yesterday, February 14th, showing how the town here has to deal with the snow removal across the road from our house. You can see they have a long-armed crane kind of a device followed by a regular road plow that comes and cleans up after them. The crane sort of thing, whatever that is, has a big long arm with a snow plow on the end of it. And they have to go back and forth along this quarter-mile stretch of road across from us to push the snow back from the edge. We get this big pile built up because we're sort of in a whiteout zone. We have sort of a wind tunnel here where the wind comes through and deposits all the snow here and on our property. And the snow plows come by and clean it up every so often, but the problem is that it builds up so high across the road from us that the snow plow can no longer push the snow off the road. There's no place for it to go. So when that happens, they have to bring a big machine in like this, and they spend about 4 hours going back and forth this quarter-mile stretch of road, pushing this whole mountain of snow back from the road. And they start by cleaning up the edge of the road, as you were seeing sort of towards the beginning. And then they come back and they start taking the pile that they built up and pushing the top of that pile back off into the field behind it. And that's why they need such a long arm there on this machine. They're trying to take this whole chunk of snow, this whole long, thin mountain of snow, and push it back probably 15-20 feet from the edge of the road so that the next time the plow comes through, they'll have a place to push the new snow from the next snowstorm. And this machine is really bigger than it looks here. I'm sitting on my tractor because I'm plowing snow in my driveway, but the tires on this thing are close to 5 feet tall. You can see from this and some of the previous video that the size of the hill of snow before they started was probably around 6 feet. Now he's going back and forth pushing the top off. This is sort of a sweep of our property just to show what it looks like here, including our manure slash snow pile, which is where I push all the snow off when I'm plowing. And that's about 8-9 feet tall there, that big pile of snow. Years ago, we used to have our mailbox across the road because that's where the post office people wanted it. And every few years, when this happened, they'd come by and our mailbox would be buried in there, and they'd clip it off, and we'd never see it again. We tried to get the post office to switch the mailbox to our side of the road, but they wouldn't do it. So finally, we ended up just giving up and moving it there ourselves anyway. In the coming up scene here, you'll see the mailbox is on the edge of our driveway, and there it is. And the postman doesn't seem to have a problem coming by and putting our mail there, but we had to move it there or else we'd lose our mailbox every time this would happen. You can see, compared to the size of those 5-foot wheels on that thing, that the pile of snow now is about 10 feet tall. You can also see the length of that arm and how long it has to be to push the snow back from the road as far as they want it to go.